All right, that's Cyber Friend. This is Mitty Man coming at you again from Walker's Music. I'm back here in Walker's studio in Studio B, and I hate to say it, but I must say that we haven't gotten not one thing done today as far as music composition is concerned. I ain't had a chance to work on the song Jennifer done sent me and everything, but hopefully I'm gonna get a little bit done before this night is over. We want to give first of all God the glory, give Him all the praise for life, health, and strength for as well as it is. God knows I mean that. Even though things will be sometimes chaotic as it can be, but I came just to do this here short video because I am going to try to crank up my music software a little bit and see can I do something at least if it ain't nothing but a verse. Jennifer done sent me really the whole song. Really, I just got to put it in some sort of order here with the chorus, the verse, choruses, and going to get it kind of set up. In other words, we try to make everything cohesive as a song. But I wanted to come back because and say a few words and try to keep my cool at doing it. I want to try to keep my cool by doing this here, but I want to say a few things. First of all, I want to say that I've been doing videos online now with my computer for over 20 years. I got my first computer in 1998. And after I learned about the technology a little bit and technology kept on growing and everything and leaping, video came about and I learned about YouTube and all this stuff, and then came Facebook and all the rest of the platform. But I've been using my computer ever since 1998 online, and I'm doing it the way I wanted to do it because, like I said in the early stages, I was green. I didn't know too much about anything, but I learned over time. But what I am saying I'm hip. Those of you that feel like that I'm not doing my videos a way that you would like for me to do them. Well, I'm so sorry. But remember, this is my PC and this is my camera. This is my my thing. I've been doing this thing for over 20-something years the same way. And I'm not fixing to change up doing it unless I feel like I want to change something. Once I feel that. I was always told, by my pastors and my educators that you give honor to whom honor is due. That's in the Bible. I mean, that is nothing I made up. If y'all got any sense at all and you done read your Bible and you can comprehend what you read, that is in the Bible. You give honor to whom honor is due. And then to some, you give double honor. All right, I'm a deacon. And I got some people that have been up under me for a long time. And they have known me just about all my life in my church as well. Been knowing me all my life. And therefore, I got a certain honor that they give me. I'm not saying all of them do because they don't, but at least, see, you don't worry about the ones that don't do, but you give honor to the ones that do. In other words, you got people, I got people, you probably have some yourself. You got people that are there and that you can depend on, even when you can't depend on nobody else at the latest part of the day. And you give those people their honor if they done so. Now, if I'm setting up in church, I'm telling y'all something I know for a fact, because I done seen it. I've been in church all my life. I know what I'm talking about. You got some people that's in the church. They get mad at a sister or a brother. They get to turn it up their nose at them because the pastor stands them up and say certain things about them. And they get agitated by that because, why ain't saying that about that? Oh, she ain't the only one that can bake a cake. Well, all right. She may not be the only one that can bake a cake. Well, but you didn't bake one. So how can he stand you up and say anything about you when you ain't done nothing? See, this is the problem in our churches. This is the problem in a lot of other arenas of life. It ain't only in the church, but you got to have done something. In other words, I wrote a book here just recently, y'all, and I ain't enjoyed it, not one bit. Because when I finished writing my book, I finished that book on the 15th of July. I was in the hospital on July the 19th, 4 days later. I ain't enjoyed no kind of, I haven't did no publications of it. I mean, publicity-wise, I haven't had a chance to market it or nothing like that there. And yet it's still, I'm trying to do my business. Ain't nobody helping me now. But I'm trying to do my business, in other words, and trying to do the things right. And you still got mealy-mouthed people out there running their mouth about something when they don't know what they're talking about. They just running their mouth about what they think. Well, what you think don't matter in other people's business. What you need to do is like my former choir member, Lily Bell Gary. Lily Bell used to say, what we need to do is you need to get you some business then and leave ours alone. And I never would forget Lily Bell used to always say that. And that is the truth. Now, you ain't trying to be bad on nobody. But like I say, if you want these things, you must do things in order to get them. I mean, hey, my buddy Floyd Carter, Daryl Johnson, they've been playing keyboards forever. Them boys were playing keyboard way before I was. I started late, but nevertheless, God blessed me because I studied hard and I worked hard and I learned fast. And then I learned a lot from them. I give them their credit because they deserve the credit because they the one taught me what to do, along with Brother Terry Blackman. Because I started singing with Terry Bird. Me and Terry, I started out with Terry Bird before I even got with Floyd and Daryl. So I give them guys their credit. Now, how can I give anybody the credit that ain't done nothing for me? Now, Brother Justin, late Justin Davis, Justin passed away a few years ago. He was another piano player and singer and choir director. He had choirs in church and stuff. But Justin never was with me. Justin never did anything like that toward me. We never hooked up the way me and Darren Floyd did. So look, guess what? Y'all don't ever hardly hear me say too much about Justin. Why? Because I ain't got nothing to say about him. Because he never did anything for me or far as music was concerned. So why is I going to talk about him? Other than me and we all became, buddies through like going through the churches and stuff like that. And in the choir anniversary, which though went down to a degree. We got a few choirs yet trying to do choir anniversary. And I'm not going to kick against that. That's their business. They want a choir anniversary, that's their business. It ain't got nothing to do with me. But if you want recognition, you got to do something to get it. And if you ain't doing nothing, how can somebody give you? In other words, we got people right now mad at pastors because the pastor didn't stand them up. But they didn't do nothing. Now the other sister over there, brother, you got some deacons and some preachers, brothers of the church. They come over there and they'll work in the church. They give their service. They hammer nails. They'll clean up. They cut grass or whatever. You got certain brothers that'll come over to the church and do that. And the pastor get up on that Sunday and he recognize them for doing it. How can you stand back and have your jaws all blowed up because they did that for them people and they ain't doing nothing but giving honor to whom honor is due? You can't do it. Now, if you're not giving people the honor who is due, then you is wrong. You is wrong because the Bible said give honor to whom honor is due. So if I've been planting these churches around here for 27 years. And I got some people that have done some good things, and I appreciate it. But if you look at the averages, things have not been done right as far as toward me. But you know what? It's like Vera Coward. Vera said this, and I agree with Vera. I saw your comment, Vera. I saw your comment, and I agree with you wholeheartedly. You just need to stop worrying about folk because they ain't going to never change, some of them. And you are absolutely right. Worry about yourself, getting yourself better, and go on because people will kill you if you did. Now you are absolutely right about that, my sister. And I take my hat off to you for saying that because you were absolutely telling the truth. But some things got to be put into play. Some things must be said. And I'm like this here. I'm like this. If you want credit, if you want to be well spoken of by the pastor or the deacons, whatever, whether it be in the church, whether it be in the yeah, on your job. The boss ain't gonna brag about old lazy worker that ain't never doing nothing but causing trouble. A boss ain't gonna brag on them. They gonna brag on that person that meet production and doing the job that they supposed to do. Them the one that they gonna talk about. They ain't gonna talk about that old mealy mouth person that don't do understand poor business and cause trouble and ain't making production. You up there talking and worrying about the other person, you ain't doing what you supposed to do. That is the thing that Middleman is talking about, y'all. And you know what? I feel just, I feel just as good right now because, I know, see, I don't have to think. I know what I'm doing. And I know I try to treat everybody right. I try to treat everybody right. See, I can't treat everybody the same, but I can treat everybody right. And that's what I try to do. And I feel good. Right now, I mean, my blood pressure is right about now. My blood sugar is right. I feel good. And hopefully everything else is going all right. So, and I want to keep it that way. But the deal with, I mean, we got church communion tomorrow. And I ain't no telling what I'm going to be asked to do. And I got to have my spirit right to do it. So I said like they said, I feel good about it. What right now, thank God for all of you, the ones out there that do what you do. All of your cyber friends, those are the inner circle. We thank you. We thank you. And Sister Jennifer, I'm gonna try to get something done tonight for a little while. I'm gonna try to get a little bit done and try to get a track. I'm gonna try to get us a track that we can write by. I mean, you've done a lot of work already because you really done wrote the whole song. I just got to put that. I got to put this music and get these chords and everything together. And if I could just have some peace and get to my software, I will be able to do it. I wish I could go in my studio, but right now, until I get my prosthetic, I'm not able to get out there in the studio because I don't trust them crutches. I feel I fall backward, and I just don't trust them crutches to get in there because I got steps that I have to go up to get in my studio. I got to unlock the door when I get out there, so it's just best for me just wait until I get my prosthetic, and then I'll be able to go in the studio. Because once I get out there, again, if the Lord able me, hear my word, hear me good. If the Lord able me to get this leg, and where I can get back out there in my main studio, that's where I'm going to stay at. I will be doing the bulk of my work out there, away from the telephones and away from the drama. That way I'll be able to get something done. That's the only way I'm going to get something done. So with that said, I'm just hoping that everybody, the one that had so much input about me, how I do my video, please mind your business and let me do my videos the way I want to. And Middleman knows I'm not afraid to take care of my own affairs. And I try to take care of my own affairs. And I don't bother and get in nobody else's business. And I wish everybody stay out of mine. And that is just the best way I can put it. So with that said, this Middleman saying whatever you get into, if God ain't in it, come out of it. Because it's going to come to nothing. To the next video, next Bible study, whichever comes first. This Middleman saying peace and good night.